4 quarters between one of these teams and a spot in the Super Bowl. The NFC Championship is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, you got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Second and 10 now. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They'll throw on 1st. He finds Chigakonkwo for the grab. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Plowing up the middle. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Pass play now. This is reeled in by Reed. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Give now to the running back. He's contained at the line for no gain. It's Kenneth Murray on the tackle. Call it no gain on the play, and that brings up 3rd and 9.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He put everything he had into this one. Big gain downfield. And that's a Tampa Bay touchdown. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone while getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got first down from the 31. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. And oh, someone stepped in, it's intercepted. And the Buccaneers have it now on his 8th pick of the year. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
First down, ball at the 36. Airing it out to start this drive. Forced out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, denies the first down.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Trying the right side. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. It's Kenneth Murray on the tackle. They push it forward for a yard. That brings up 3rd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
An extra corner into the game for the Panthers. 3rd down. Another carry for him. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Intercepted, but oh, wait. Officials say that he wasn't in bounds. The offense can let out a little sigh of relief. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now it's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Throwing on 3rd and long. And he hauls it in for the Tampa touchdown. Buccaneers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups, and when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. We're 1 quarter into deciding who's going to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. It's a 2-score game early. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter. It's Panthers football. They start out with a 2nd and 3. From the 37. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
From the gun, again to Brooks. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Dropping back to throw. That's complete. Here's Brooks. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
That's good for a Carolina Panther.
Throwing off the play fake here. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up the takeaway.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throwing now from the gun. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Buccaneers get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
And they bring him down after he ran through him up to the 43. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Back to the well again.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. The 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
And the Panthers into the nickel set. 3rd down coming. Putting a receiver in motion. From the gun on 3rd down. It's tipped away and he's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down. Buccaneers out and into punt formation. And we'll see what kind of first impression he makes tonight. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. So no return on that punt. And the Panthers are going to take over deep in their own territory. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. Big play to begin the drive. That's up to the 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Trying to find his tight end. So it's 2nd down coming up. Now an inside handoff to Brooks. And finally, they're able to bring him to the ground. Their rookie out of Oklahoma there to make that play.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the 2nd one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. Has it downfield, working the left. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers make it a 1-score game in the first half. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Panthers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This return starts at the 5. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at the vault. The Buccaneers in possession. They're set up at the 35 now. First and 10, looking to throw. This ball's caught by Palmer. He's got a gain of 6 there. Brought down by Paulson Adebo.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket, and get even more aggressive and take that shot.
from the 41. That one's cut along the left sideline. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Back-to-back carries here. And he's brought down for a loss. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. Now the Buccaneers bringing out their field goal team. This from 28 yards away. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Complete out to the right. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Hits his running back. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Pass play coming here. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
2nd and 10 now. He puts some power on a deep one left. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. Back to throw, needing a first. Here's a loft deep down the middle. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. The Hallis Trophy awaits one of these teams, partner. Just a half to go as we're off in the third quarter. Starting from the 5. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. A carry by Brooks to start the drive. And they'll only let him get up to around the 28 before taking him down. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He'll get this one to Brooks. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
Carolina Panthers.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. They're set up at the 35 now. On first down, here comes Brooks. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 11. On the move, headed right. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Buccaneers have it now on his 8th pick of the year.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll come out throwing. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. They connect on the deep shot. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way He's telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
With the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Buccaneers push their lead further to start the half. That was a great response, Brock. After they got driven backwards on 1st down, they go right back to the ground and score just 1 play later.
Yeah, and I think if you and I were in the huddle down there after that 1st down loss, I think we would have felt a whole bunch of pride. Give me another shot, and boy, did they deliver.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers take a 3-possession lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Dumps it off to his running back.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down now, 7 to go. Throwing from the gun here. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. Xavier will get the target on that throw. So it'll be 3rd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And it's 4th down. Carolina in punt formation. And no doubt he wants a good start for himself here in prime time. Pulled in at the 20. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. 58 yards on the punt there. And the Buccaneers will get set to go on offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Throwing now on 1st down. And the Panthers are there to bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I don't know, kid. I didn't think he had it. But that back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the 1st down. Pops up right away and signals 1st down.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. He's dropping back to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Back to the air on second down. He's on the move. That's cut at the 25. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. They get 28 out of that play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down. Just a quarter left before one of these teams punches its ticket to the Super Bowl. The Buccaneers have it and just have to close this out to continue on in the playoffs.
Let's go, defense. Make us proud. Let's go.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. And he's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers make it a 24-point ball game. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Buys time, rolling right. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they take him down right along the 30. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking Xavier Legat's way there. So that brings up 2nd down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. 16 yards on the play. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
First down from the red zone. Catch is made in close. And all he needed was one more stride. He's at the 2-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal. He'll throw it yet again. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. And the Buccaneers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
Chased out to his right. He takes it himself. And he's going to step out a little short of the 10.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Broke through the tackle. And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. They pick up one on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5. He'll throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And it's going to be Panthers football. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And he'll go down. The Bucs brought pressure and got him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, and quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Offense in the hurry up here. Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He's going deep this time. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Buccaneers, well, they can probably just run away and hide. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Thrown back, it's the handoff. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play, is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Wow, they're going to pass it here. That one's incomplete over the middle. The tip definitely broke up that throw. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I think we're seeing why this defense likes him in coverage. He reacts so well to throws and is even more adept in breaking up those passes.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he'll only get this one up to about the 47. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. Averaging a little under 50 a kick so far, Brock, as he gets away another one. Ooh, and he's out of bounds before he can break it upfield. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And it's going to be their football coming up. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Get out of here with a W on this.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. Still one more in their pocket to use.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
And the back-to-back sacks, nice work by the defense there, sets them up with a 3rd down.
Some squads you just see love to do this, Kate, and I've got so much respect for defensive coordinators who late in the game, instead of playing prevent, well, they step up the aggression meter. Back-to-back sacks puts this offense and this quarterback way off schedule.
Trying to push it deep downfield. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Buccaneers will take over as he picks off his 10th pass of the season. The moment you see them look to pass from this close to their own goal line, Brock, it is that defense's goal to hurry him and force a mistake just like that.
Yeah, those guys, they're so sneaky on the back end, Kate. They know the clock is being sped up. They know that the quarterback can feel those footsteps and thinking about a safety, and those defenders just wait for that rush throw, and then they step in, they deliver, and they take the ball away.
So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. And one last huge step has been taken, partner, as they claim that George Halas Trophy as NFC champions. And now just one step and one trophy remain. 2 weeks from now when they take the field in the Super Bowl. So for Brock Heward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Buccaneers winners as we say so long from Charlotte.